Well, good morning. I'm Dr. Martin Krautter, preacher from Grace Baptist Church. We're getting ready for 20 below weather tomorrow. It's getting, we got that Arctic air coming in. But we're here, we're plowed out, we're shoveled out. We got the heat on. And if you're within the sound of my voice, come to church. Book the next flight out of Africa or New Zealand or wherever you happen to be, and get on that plane and head for Deer Lodge, Montana. The title for today's devotional is Talking But Not Communicating. And it's very important to be a good communicator, and part of being a good communicator means being a good listener. You have to be a good listener so you know how to respond. Talking But Not Communicating, from Sunday, February 9th, Baptist Daily Bread. Be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. That's good. You're going to be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. You know, the fools don't listen. They just spout off. They don't know what they're talking about. A Maine potato farmer and a Texas rancher were engaged in conversation at a political rally. The man from the Lone Star State asked, how big of a spread do you have, farmer? Or how much land do you tend? About 100 acres, replied the Maine farmer. I farm about 6,000 acres myself, boasted the Texan. You just see him going. The man from Maine was not overly impressed, so the Texan continued, there's a much bigger spread down the road near San Antonio. To give you an idea of its size, the owner can start off in the morning in his truck, and he ain't barely crossed his place by noon. I had a car like that once myself, replied the Mainer. Most of us struggle to some degree with the skill of listening. Solomon in his wisdom encouraged hearing by stopping other movements. Turning off media, removing the cell phone from your face, and taking the earbuds out are great ways to focus in conversation. Jesus said, for verily I say unto you, that many prophets and religious men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Matthew 13:17. Christ instructed his disciples to cherish the words they were hearing. Other relationships would take on new meaning if we valued the words of those who were talking to us. James 1:19 directs us in his comments when he says, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear and slow to speak. Determined today to be a better communicator, able to listen, talk, and have real communication take place. That's important. It's important for your families. It's important for dads to listen to their kids and hear what they're saying, so they can respond with wise counsel. And it's important for husbands to hear what their wives have to say, so they can respond in like manner. You don't want to be slow to hear and be the person who gives the sacrifice of fools, because you don't know what you're saying because you didn't listen. You didn't understand or discern the facts before you spoke, and you can get in all kind of trouble, and it can be rather offensive because your first impressions a lot of times aren't the right ones. Well, that's our devotional for today, February 9th, Sunday, and it's something we should take to heart so we have greater aspects of wisdom in our lives. Let's pray.